Hello guys, in today's video I am going to be ranking all of the Roblox doors entities. There are actually 26 of these if we're including the rooms and passive ones. So let's get into it. In my 26th place, so absolutely despise this one, this is the despised category, is A90. Now this guy, say over here, I'm just walking, he appears on my screen. By the time I let go, my character's still doing a walking animation or something, and by the time my reaction time and my avatar stop, he's already got me. And you can't even move your camera either. So you just have to take your hands off your mouse and keyboard or phone or whatever, and, you know, just pray that he doesn't get you already. Now, the only issue, when you're putting your hand back, you're probably going to bring it towards you and not up. So that's probably going to move your mouse, or like just move your controls if you're on mobile. And according to my calculations, that's classed as moving, so he's going to get you. There's really just no way around this guy. You're going to have to deal with him every time you get him. And it's a two-shot. One time, my friend, Eclipse Gaming, he got A60 and A90, so we had to stop and then really quickly get in the closet, or the locker or something. Where'd my face go? My face. Alright, anyway. In 25th place is A120. This is another rooms entity. Now, it'll be kind of like A60 coming along. So, when it opens and you hear it, you have to go back a door into the closet in that, because when it spawns, there isn't any closets in the room. So you have to go back a room into one of those and just hope that it doesn't get you. Really annoying, especially when you're trying to get to 8,000 and have to deal with that all the time. I'll just say 200. Anyway, in 24th place is actually the figure on door 50. Now, don't get me wrong, Figure's a cool entity. He's like the mascot of the game. But it's so annoying. That one plant, you know what I'm talking about. That one plant next to the desk ruins half of the runs that anyone plays, if they actually get to door 50. So any door 50 or higher runs are ended, like half of them are ended by that plant alone. And it's really annoying, because that plant has like a wireless sensor into his head, like, okay, someone's there. And, I mean, when you're just walking, trying to buy your friend some time, like walking right next to him, he'll start chasing you awfully fast. And then when you get in the closet, he's just like, huh, where'd he go? It's like Blue from Rainbow Friends. As soon as you hop in the closet or box, where'd you go? Like, he won't even give me the heart mini game. I'll just kind of be chilling there. And then when I open it, he either hears it and kills me because he's right there, or he just doesn't hear me somehow. It's really annoying. And when you collect a book, he starts going faster. So it's only for the first few books that you can walk around. And that's like, that's a lot. So, me personally, that's quite annoying. Off to 23rd is Halt. This guy, he'll be behind you. And then, say time freeze. He'll be here, going after time freeze. This way. And you have to get to the end of the hall. It's really annoying, because you have to time it correctly, or you go too far back and spend another 5 different minutes there. And then, I mean, if you just kind of wait there with the tricks where you just stand still and he teleports behind you, he's gonna get you eventually. Not that good. Alright, into the dislike category. I still hate these guys, just not as much as the previous ones. So in 22nd place is Dupe. This guy is behind a fake door. You have to pay attention to the door numbers closely, and that's why I despise this man. Well, not despise, dislike apparently. Because you just have to memorize the doors. So start live streaming if you're playing doors, because that's your chat. Like, yo, chat, what's 1 plus 1? They're gonna help you. Let's just say that. But there's probably gonna be that one guy saying the other thing. So, overall, you just have to memorize the door number every single door. And he blurs it out quite quickly. Like, sometimes he won't blur it out that fast. But when he blurs it out quickly, you have no idea. And you have to do that really annoying trick where you just slowly edge towards the door, and if you feel like you're too close, you go to the other door, slowly go toward it, and again, it doesn't open. So you have to get real close. It doesn't work. Go real close here. Doesn't work. Go real close here. Jupe eats you. Nom. And it's really annoying. Number 21 is eyes. So you may be wondering why we haven't got a Screecher and why we're on eyes. This isn't annoying. This is bad. So eyes is here because like no one really likes eyes. He's just kind of there, like a little bean. Just kind of sitting there, like hey. And you have to look down, and sometimes it's really annoying when you get one of those complex rooms, and you just have to look down while walking through this guy. And, like, you bang your head in, and then when you look up to see where you're going, he just flashbangs you. Overall, I don't like. Number 20 is Screech. You know we had to have him this low. So, Screech, you know how Screech is. When you're in a dark room, psst, this bozo shows up over here. Hey there, I'm here to warn you about your car's extended warranty. Look at him, he'll disappear. But it's really annoying checking every 5 seconds for this man. Like, even this cat agrees. He's dead inside looking at him. Then he looks away and he's better. I mean, he's still mentally scarred. But now he's better going away from him. You see, it's just really annoying. And if you don't look at him, he's gonna take, like, a huge chunk of your health. He's gonna eat, like, a third of your head or something. And I don't know how you aren't suffering of severe blood loss after he bites you, because he does a lot of damage. Like, did he just eat your arm or something? Because I'm pretty sure he just bit my eyes off. Anyway, number 19 is hide. Whenever you're trying to just simply exist in a closet, this man shows up like, hello. Pushes you out because you never paid your closet extended warranty. And there you go. You now have to deal with whatever's outside it, whether it be rush, ambush, or just like a general threat. It'll push you out. It's kind of like a game of hide and seek with hide and seek. Seek is the seeker, and then hide is the annoying kid that you're also hiding with, pushing you out with your hiding spot right in front of it, just like what happens in the actual seek chase. Alright, enough with hide. Let's go on to the preferably not category. This category, you know, I would rather not have it in the game, but it's in the game, so I'll deal with it. Alright, 18th is A60. Finishing off the hostile rooms entities, we have A60. So this guy is kind of like Rush. He'll kind of rush through the room when you hear him, and you have to hide. I'll just use that description for Rush too, so I'll remind you when we get to Rush. But there's also a little twist when it comes to Rush, so we'll do that. Alright, in 17th place is Jack when you open a closet. Now, this guy, he's really annoying, because when you just try and hide in there. So not only is there hide trying to push you out, but sometimes you won't even be let in, because Jack's shown there. Like, what in the world? Please get out this closet already, because I'm trying to hide here from Rush, and then you're just over here like, no thanks. Now, me, personally, there's a 1 in 400 chance that he'll spawn twice. 1 in 8,000 chance that he'll spawn 3 times. And by that, you're probably dead by ambush or rush already, because that'll give you, like, not long left. So, you know, there's a 1 in 8,000 chance, or even 1 in 400 if you time it bad. Even 1 in 20 if you time it bad, that you won't survive rush or ambush. Apparently he doesn't spawn in those rooms, but like, you know, you can never be too sure if you're kind of rushing through. Possible Rush reference. No, Rush is not next. It's actually Seek in doors 70 to 80. So there is a difference between 30 to 40 and 70 to 80. Obviously there's a difference between figure 50 and figure 100. Because one's a library, and one's this giant maze thing, where you have to find 10 fuse boxes and stuff, which I'll get to. But with this, you might think there's no difference, it's just 2 seek chases. Well, there is. Firstly, inconvenience. This guy is inconvenient when you're just trying to run through, and then you get another one. While it's good to just quickly skip some doors, it's also really annoying, because sometimes you don't want to deal with this man. You're just peacefully walking through. This bozo emerges from the ground, and you're like, oh god. In the doors negative version, I'll call it, where it was an update, there was this first bookcase section, And then there was these roundabout sections, I call it, where there's 3 doors you have to choose from. Left, right, or middle. And then it's just that, for like in between it. And then there was the hands, I think. Now in the Doors Plus update, you go straight to the left, right. Well, you go straight to the roundabout. I don't even think you get the hand. Well, obviously you get the hands, but it's just really annoying. Alright. So those are the reasons that they're different, and that's the reason I don't like 70 to 80 more. Right, number 15, we got Ambush. You know he can't be too high. Even though he's green, he has had way too many drugs. But he's green. So, you know, he's not the best at creatures or entities because when it's also inconvenient. You're just walking through, yabba dabba doo. Yes, I'm just walking, hippity hoppity. And this guy, this bozo just spawns in like, hey, I'm here to reach you about your life's extended warranty. Starts going through the rooms 5 times, even though his limit is 4, and his lowest is 2, but he's always going to go through the rooms 4, and if you're really lucky, 3 times, but he will typically go through what feels like 5 or 6 times. So you have to deal with him. He's kind of like Rush, but goes Rush in A60, but when he goes backwards, he goes from the doors ahead of you, goes back, and then goes back forward to repeat that. You could say he's going rebound. Terrible joke, I know, but it's true. He's just like not the best of things. You don't want to deal with this man, you can say. Because, let's say this is a closet. You'll hide in it. No, I don't want to go in. You'll go like, This is a head, by the way. For the second time. And you have to keep jumping out between these small intervals. For the 4th time. And then he'll stop, but it always feels like, one more time. And you know, if it feels like extra long, he'll do one more. You guys probably got annoyed at that noise, but you know, it's for clarifications. Alright, number 14 is Timothy. Now, Timothy, he's a little spider just chilling in the... He's a little spider chilling in the drawers. You know, there's a 1 in 200 chance, I think, when you open a drawer that this bozo is going to spawn in. He's a little spider. Now this bozo over here, he's just going like, yeet, onto your face. Now me personally, I don't want a spider jumping on my face. Not the best of things. So, what are you going to do against him? Nothing, you just have to accept the fact that he's going to deal 5 HP and not kill you. Like, you can be low from this bozo right next to me. And then you can be even lower when he jumps on your face, but he's not going to kill you, he's going to make you suffer more. This is the face of someone who doesn't like it. Hold on. You use your face to cover the smile, but draw a sad face on him. He doesn't like Timothy. Okay, now, in 13th place is Rush. 13 is actually the door he spawns near and is also an unlucky number, which is surprising, but, you know, spooky coincidence, you could say. Alright, anyway, Rush, he's basically A60, but with a difference. The lights will flicker, and he'll make this really obvious sound that he's coming, unlike A60, that you just have to, like... You hear that? You hear that? Oh god, that's A60, and you have to quickly hide, and your friend will probably die, because, like, he has a laggy internet and didn't hear you. You never told me there was A60, but I did tell you there was A60, but you didn't. We aren't friends anymore. And then you're gonna be sad. Alright, and now that we're halfway through this, let's go into the mid category. Now this is the category that, you know, it's alright. So, this is the middle of it. Like, this is the middle category. So, there's 5 things. So, 10th place is in the middle of mid, which means that there's more monsters that I don't like than I do like. But, you know, we'll hop in. So, in 12th place is Glitch. This guy is harmless, really. He'll just spawn you if there's a bad door. But it gets real confusing when you're in the Seek chest, where it mainly happens. Because he just kind of yeets you to the next room, and then when you're going left, you're going to go right, then. Like, you need to go left, but he'll send you right. And it's just really confusing, because then Seek is practically right behind you, sniffing you on the head, like, you smell that? That's someone who ran in the wrong direction because of glitch. Really annoying, I know. Alright, number 11 is Jack when you open a door. Although harmless, he's really, like, it's like, whoop, jump scare when you open the door. And that's not very useful. It's called a red room, 1 in 2,000 chance of him spawning, but it's really annoying. Alright. In number 10 is Window. You can actually see him from the lobby. He'll spawn whenever the end of a Seek chase happens and there's a window in that room, but he disappears after the first lightning splash. But jokes aside, that does happen. So you'll just see this kind of chilling through the window, and then like light flicker, ooh, and then you don't see him anymore. Huh? Where'd he go? Ignore him. Pretend that this is where we are. Huh? Where'd he go? Where did he go? We keep saying, huh? Where did he go? I don't see him in the window anymore. That'll be what will happen. Alright. In number 9th place is Shadow. Again, practically harmless, 1 in 2,000 chance. It doesn't do anything to the room, it just kind of spawns in like a whoop jump scare again. Practically Jack when you open a door, but no red room. Number 8 is Void. If you're too far behind your teammates, he'll flashbang you and send you over to them. The only thing about this bozo is that, I mean, just looking at him right now, this bozo, he gives you a ton of chance to go back. Unless you're AFK, there's no way you'll miss it. Firstly, the lights will turn black. Honestly, I think that's just like the animation for glitch. Your camera goes behind, but you can't escape. But he also gives you a ton of speed. I think that's guiding light giving you the speed to get away from it. But still, you get a ton of speed to catch up to your teammates. This guy, you know, honestly, besides from the badge, I've never got him. Now, moving on to the alright category. No, we'll keep him, but not the best. Alright, number 7 is Figure under 100. Now this guy's better. You can always outrun him. He's the speed of, well, he's not that fast. So, yeah. But how it works, I'll just explain genuinely door 100. So he'll spawn in, you have to do the elevator thing where you pull the lever. And then you have to go back with him chasing you. When he stops chasing you, just kind of like door 50 when you're trying to get him on your tail. You can look around for 10 fuses. You can actually find the fuses before unlocking the thing. But that's not what most people do. But you can do that and skip this step. So you just have to get him off your tail. Then, once you've collected the fuse boxes, go back up the stairs that he chased you like, hey! And then he does that weird head thing for a frame or something. And then, you collect the key from near the elevator. Go back down. By the way, it takes forever to find the key. Go back down, unlock that door, and then put the 10 fuse boxes in this little thing. Do the code puzzle. And then you have to kinda, you know, he's a little goofy goober, he sets on fire, but now he's back through the door, and you have to run real fast, but it trips you up because you turn back, because you were facing the other way, but it automatically turns you that way, so it's really confusing. But, once you finish it, boom, you do it. It's more fun to do, because it's scary at first, but it's like, it's fun. Not like door 50, that just feels like an annoying thing to do. Door 100 doing it is fun. Alright, number 6 is Curious Light. This isn't Guiding Light, this is Curious Light. This is the last entity in rooms we'll be talking about. Guiding Light is blue and indoors, but Curious Light is the yellow entity that helps. He doesn't guide, he's just kind of there. Like, he spawns after A90, so we can call him A90. Really useless, doesn't help you. YouTube tutorials help more. And those things that barely help. So, not the best of things, but, you know, he doesn't harm you. He tries helping. Come back, traveller. We're not done here yet. Alright, now into the light category. I like these guys. Number 5 is Seek in doors 30 to 40. The reason I like it so much is because it just skips a few doors so you can get over to Figure faster. because it's just so boring going all the way to door 50. I mean, it's kind of fun doing door 50, because you can finally get a break of just opening the doors and encountering Rush and Eyes all those times. But it's just, you know, Seek helps you get there. As I said when I was comparing 30 to 40 with 70 to 80, it just skips some doors for you, so it's something fun to do. This guy, he gives you a variation of going under the bookshelves and the roundabouts, and he also gives you these hands at the end. There's just more variety to it, really. Anyway, number 4 is Bob from Jeff's shop. This is also the point where we don't have any more hostile entities. I like the passive ones. So, number 4 is Bob from Jeff's shop. Now, this guy, he's just kind of like a skeleton. He doesn't do much. He's just in a chair. Alright, anyway. Number 3, this is the love category. I love these guys. Number 3 is El Goblino. He's also in Jeff's shop. He has a ton of dialogue and stuff that he can say. He's just fun to interact with. Number 2 is Guiding Light, and it helps you. You know, if you die, I'll give you a hint. I'll just blatantly tell you if you die to it like 7 times. Overall, it's the blue one from Doors and quite helpful. That only leaves number 1 in Jeff's shop. Jeff himself. Yeah, he's really nice. He's cute, and when you buy something or tip him, he'll do this cool thing with his eyes, and you know, he's a cute little fellow. Anyway, that concludes my ranking. If you want to know the ranking of hostile and passive entities, I'll quickly give it to you. In hostile, in the despised category, 14th is 90, 13th is 120, 12th is Figure on door 50, 11th is Halt. In the dislike category, 10th is Dupe, 9th is Eyes, 8th is Screech, 7th is Hide, preferably not, 6th is 60, Seek, 70 to 80 is 5th, 4th is Ambush, 3rd is Rush. In the alright, 2nd is Figure from door 100, and in the light category, we have Seek in 1st place. There's nothing in the mid category, actually. They're all passive. But, now for the passive ranking. In preferably not, 12th is Jack from the Closet, 11th is Timothy. You could call him a hostile, but he doesn't kill you, so I can't class it as hostile. In the mid category, 10th is Glitch, 9th is Jack. Hold on. Ignore this person real quick. Oh my god. Okay, 9th is Jack when you open a door. 8th is Window. 7th is Shadow. 6th is Void. Those are in the mid category. In the alright category, 5th is Curious Light. In the light category, 4th is Bob. And in the love category, 3rd is El Goblino. 2nd is Guiding Light. And 1st is Jeff. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. So until then, goodbye.